Hello guys, how you doing? How you doing? I hope I find you well. I hope I find you blessed, and everything is all good with you. Basically, I've just dropped my son at school, so I just thought, I'll just park somewhere and talk to you for a bit because I haven't done that for quite a long time. So I just thought let's have a chat, let's have a little discussion, and I'm gonna go straight to the point, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to try to re-emphasize and remind you that sometimes, yes, it is true that sometimes the truth is actually more stranger or a lot stranger than fiction. And sometimes um, it is actually the simplest of things that is actually the best of the solution. And what do I mean about that? And what am I talking about? Well, it is true that everything that you do in your life, everything that you want in your life, everything that you want to manifest in your life, everything that you want to attract in your life is entirely up to you. It's got nothing else to do with anybody else. It's got nothing else to do with any other external circumstances. It all has to do with you. Basically, the buck stops with you. Um, you see, a lot of us, we tend to forget that any action, any form of action that you do starts off from the thought, from the mind. Let me repeat that again. Any action that you do, any form of action that you do, there's something, it is a thought pattern that presides that action. So whatever that you do, you think it first, then you execute it first. So it's a thought, or think then act. Basically, that's how it works. So any form of action or any form of activity that happens in your reality is simply because you have thought it. It's simply because you have manufactured it in your mental mind. We've got three minds. We've got spiritual mind, we've got a mental mind, and we've got a physical mind. Basically, we've got mind, body, and spirit. So anything that you want in your life, you create it by using your mind. So we are venturing into what Neville Goddard. If you don't know who Neville Goddard is, please check him on Facebook, on YouTube, online. Basically, imagination creates a reality. Anything that you want in your life, you imagine first, then you create it. You create it in the non-physical realm, then it appears in the physical realm. The non-physical realm is the spiritual and the mental realm. These are the two dimensions that precise the physical dimension. So anything that you want to create in your reality, you create it in your spiritual reality and in your mental reality. Because this physical dimension where you see solid things or what appears to be solid, this is just another realm of existence that we are existing right now using our body, our physical body, which is nothing else but just an avatar. This body is just being animated or used by spirit. So consciousness is using this physical body for us to function in this physical dimension. Because without this body, we couldn't experience anything that we are experiencing in this physical dimension. But it does not mean that this is the only dimension or this is the only reality that we have. We are only experiencing this physical reality because we are literally in this matrix, in this physical matrix. But it does not mean this is your real reality or the only reality. So without confusing you too much, I'm going to go back to what I said again. Any form of action that you do starts off with the mind. So it is your thinking that creates your acting. It is your thinking that creates your manifestation. It is your thinking that creates anything that you're going to attract and experience in your reality. So imagination, whatever that you think in your mind, creates what you're going to see, or what you're gonna do. So in a way, you can do anything that you want, and you can create anything that you want. What is it that you want to do in life? What is it that you are expecting and hoping, desiring to have in life? Think it first in your mental and spiritual body. Because once you manufacture, put it this way, think it as if I'm going to give you an analogy here. Think it as if your mind body and your spiritual body is the manufacturing firm or a manufacturing complex where you manufacture whatever that you want. So it is a manufacturing plant, an industrial plant where we manufacture something. Now, when you manufacture that thing with whatever that you manufacture, you're going to transport it to whether to shops, to retailers, or you're going to transport it to directly to customers. So customers and retailers in this analogy is your physical reality. The manufacturer or the manufacturing complex in this analogy is your spirit and your mind of body, or your spirit and your mind reality. So anything that you want created in your mind and in your in your mental body, once you've created it, it's going to be transformed, or it's going to be transported to your physical body because it's already there. So imagination, Neville Goddard was correct. Imagination creates a reality. Now here is where it gets even better. When you create something in your mind, when you created any kind of reality in your mind or in your spiritual body, now live it, act it, feel it as if it's already happened. See, this is where the trick is. Most people that say, yes, I always imagine something to happen, but it never actually materializes. It only stops in my mind, but I never actually experience whatever that I've imagined. The simple reason or the simple blockage that's stopping you from manifesting and experiencing whatever that you're imagining is because you haven't felt it. You haven't sealed it. And what do I mean you haven't felt it, you haven't sealed it? Pretend, or don't even pretend, believe it. Because faith is believing something that isn't materialized in the physical realm. So believe it and feel it as if it's already there. Because essentially, even though, because this is what the paradox is, even though it hasn't appeared in your physical reality, it's already been manufactured and it's already been created in your non-physical reality. This physical body or this physical reality is just an afterthought. It's just a shadow. So anything that you create is already been created in a non-physical reality. Now the trick is believe it, act it, and see it as if it's already done. Experience it in your non-physical reality. Let's give a quick example to clarify what are we talking about here. And Neville Goddard, if you really want to get even more clarification, please go and check out this gentleman called Neville Goddard on YouTube. He's got tons and tons of videos and lots of books on Amazon, and he explains it probably better than I can. But it works. Trust me, it works. So I'm going to try to explain it my way. Put it this way. Now, imagine you want to have a house. You want to buy a new property. This is your first house that you want to buy, and you probably haven't got enough funds. And this is a wishful thinking. This is your desire. I want to buy my house. I'm sick and tired of renting houses. Okay, I want to have my own property. I haven't got enough funds. I haven't got enough savings. But this is what I want to do. This is what I want to have. Now, this is what you do. In your non-physical body, which is your mental and your spiritual body, See, create that house. See that house. Feel that house. And be even more blatantly clear. Clarify what kind of house do you want. Even geographical location. You can say, I want my house on, I've created my house on such and such a place. And feel and experience yourself opening the door to your house. Experience the feeling of you cooking food in the kitchen, sitting in the living room watching telly with your child, with your partner, or even just by yourself. Feel the bed that you're going to be sleeping on. Feel the bedroom. Feel everything, how your everyday life will be like. When you wake up in the morning, what do you do in the house? Experience it, live it. Live the experience in your non-physical body, because that is a reality on its own. It might appear as if you are daydreaming. It might appear as if you're wasting time because it's just a dream. But this is the paradox. This is the greatest mystery, and this is the secret, really. This is where the secret is. That what you might think is just a dream or is just a wishful thinking is another reality as it is. It is an actual reality that is happening, the same reality as we are experiencing in this physical reality. It is an actual reality, but be in it, live it, experience it. This house, how does it smell like? How does it feel like? What colors have you chosen for your kitchen, for your bedroom? Do you want a bath, or do you want a tub, a bathtub? What kind of do you want a separate bathroom with a toilet and a bathroom, or separately? What kind of kitchen do you want? What kind of fridge? What kind of oven do you want? What kind of property? What kind of sofas do you want? What kind of kitchen table do you want? And all those things furnish that house. Do you want a driveway? How about your car? Can you see your car parked outside your house? You come back from work, experience that emotion. How does it feel like when you come back from work, park your car and go into your new house, experience everything. And all of these things, ladies and gentlemen, is happening in your non-physical reality, your non-physical body. Because most of us, we only identify ourselves with this physical reality or this physical body, or which, by the way, I told you this before, the body that you see me on, the body that you're seeing me and my pigmentation, the color of my skin, this is just an avatar. This is just a body. But the real me is the infinite conscious energy, or the divine spirit that is in me. But the divine spirit resides in so many different bodies at the same time. Are you with me? I'm sorry about that. But yes, the divine spirit, right, let's see if I can just fix this camera here. Right. Okay, my phone, please don't let me down here, brother. Do you know what? Okay, I'm nearly finishing anyway, so I'm just gonna hold this. Okay. So basically, the divine spirit that resides in your body, in your physical body, but at the same time, the divine spirit resides in your other different bodies. Because this body, this reality, is just one of so many realities that you are experiencing at the very same time. So whatever that you want to experience in this physical reality, here's the thing. This body, this physical reality, or this physical dimension, and I know it's a bit tricky to understand, because it might sounds like hogwash, rubbish things when you first hear these things. But to be quite honest, ladies and gentlemen, this is the greatest mystery. This is the greatest secret. Everything that happens in this physical reality is just a shadow. And shadow is just a reflection of your non-physical body. So whatever that you are experiencing, you have experienced it already in your non-physical because you have created it. Everything that you are seeing and experiencing is the universe inside of you pushed out. So create anything that you want to experience in this physical reality. Create it in your non-physical reality first. And live it, experience it, and feel it as if it's already there, because it is already there. Because once you detach yourself, once you separate yourself from your non-physical experiences, there is not going to be any connection between your physical and your non-physical, because you've detached yourself with it. But if you experience it, let's go back again to that example of the house. Your house, you've bought it. It's your new property. You are getting in your house. You open the door. You're feeling. You can see you're cooking food in the kitchen. You're going in the bathroom. You're having a shower. You are sleeping on your new bed, sitting on your settee, putting your favorite telly. You are decorating your house. All of this is actually happening in real time. See it, experience it, because it's happening in real time, because you create it. You've created it because you've got the power of creation. In the Bible, for those people who are religious, the first few verses of the book called Genesis is where the secret is being revealed. In the beginning, God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. In the beginning, God said, "Let there be this and that," and everything just existed. So if you look at the creation story in Genesis, God said, "Let there be something," and that something just appeared. Now, here is the greatest mystery. God is not something external out there. God is not some external entity outside of you. God is you, because you are part of the whole one mind. God is you because you are just a hologram of a one whole image. Okay, there's only one. There is nothing else apart from the one. So you are the one, but you are just a hologram of the one image. So you are God in God. You are God in God, if that makes sense. So basically, the same way when God is saying, when the biblical account of creation story of the cosmology of the Genesis, when they say God said, "Let there be light, let there be this and that," same thing happens to you, because the Bible literally is about you. It's a mental book. It's a psychological, esoteric, metaphysical book. It's about you. So the book of Genesis is telling you how you create things, because you create things inside your mind. You say, "Let there be a house, let there be a car, let there be a wife, let there be a husband, let there be a job, let there be this and that." You create it in your non-physical body. Everything else is going to manifest itself in the physical body, because once you create something in your non-physical body, you believe it, you experience it, and you see it. Eventually you're gonna experience in this physical body, because this body, like I said, is not permanent. This is not you. The problem that a lot of us do, is that we assimilate this egoistical physical body, and we identify it as if this is you, and this is your true identity. But this is not. Because if you think about it, your ego is nothing else but an accumulation of beliefs that you've accumulated over the years. Beliefs, whether they are from you or beliefs that they're coming externally from other people. And you think this is you, but this is not you. This is just your ego. And definitely your body is not you. This is just a uniform, an avatar that spirit needs to experience this physical reality. Your real you is an infinite conscious energy. Your real you is God in action. That's you, God in action. God is always creating. You are always creating. Every single time you're always creating. So what is it that you want? There is nobody who is blocking your way. There is nobody who is stopping you from being successful. There is nobody who is stopping you from living abundantly. There is nobody who is stopping you from achieving all your desires except you. The buck stops with you. Only you can create and only you can destroy. And nobody else. This is what religion has told us. Religion is bamboozled us with so much lies and deception, and we believed it. All these religious dogmas and doctrines, we believe it. We think that there is an entity called Satan or the devil was trying to stop you from being successful. That is not true. It's you. You are the creator of your own reality. Imagination. Neville Goddard was right. And like I said, please go and check him out on YouTube. His name is Neville Goddard. And please check him out. And he said reality is caused or created by imagination. The only thing that can stop you from doing or achieving anything that you want is your imagination. So ladies and gentlemen, I know that I'm going on a bit here, but please listen to me. Everything that I've just told you, put it into test, put it into practice. If you don't believe me, at least put it into practice. Okay, you don't have to believe me, but at least try it. And if it doesn't work, fair enough. But give it a chance, and you're gonna see it's 100% spot on. It's 100. This is the greatest mystery. It's a mystery, but it's not a mystery that cannot happen. It's not a mystery that is beyond you. Life is easy, but we complicate it. Religion is complicated. Politics is complicated, and sometimes cognitive dissonance complicates it. So, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you are having a good day, and the sun is out just on time. And so have a good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and look after yourself. And like I always say, stay blessed and keep on smiling. Okay, so Brother Mason, take care. Bye-bye.